Hello and welcome back to the channel. I've got another stout for you today. This one comes from a brewery which I haven't managed to get hold of anything from them before, but I've only ever heard good things, and that brewery is Wiper and True. So we have their Espresso Martini Shake, which is a 5.6% coffee stout. So if you look at the can there, very simple design, plain white can with clearly an Espresso Martini on the front of the can. So let's have a little look. An indulgent, decadent stout inspired by the world's best cocktail, the Espresso Martini. Smooth, velvety and deeply satisfying, this is a beer to savour. So, see if there's anything else on there. Doesn't tell us what hop varieties are in it, but that's neither here nor there really, is it? There is the adjunct of lactose, cacao nibs and coffee in this one, which is to be expected really, isn't it? And let's get it into the glass. Open first. Let's see what we've got. Right. I do love a stout this time of year. Imagine, I love a stout any time of year, to be honest. Try to get every last drop into the glass. There you go. Ooh. Look at that. So very slight head, about half a finger there, but it is a nice sort of tan head. A nice black beer in the glass. Is it jet black? Holding up to the light. I don't see a lot of light bleed through actually. It's not quite jet black in the glass, but it's pretty much nearly there. Very, very slight carbonation that I'm getting on the ear. You can't see anything obviously. Yeah. Pitch black beer, you're not going to see the carbonation, are you? Head is almost gone now, as I would expect anyway. Now on the aroma, it's unmistakable. Rich coffee, slight hint of dark chocolate, mainly coffee obviously. That smells good, and it does smell very slightly like an Espresso Martini, which, if I'm perfectly honest, if I was going to have a cocktail, it's one of the few that I do enjoy. So, looks and smells fantastic. Let's get into it. Well, rich coffee. I mean really, really rich coffee, and it is definitely espresso. It's not, you know, an Italian, an Americano. That is espresso. It's got that rich, balanced flavour to it, that slight smokiness. Yes, there's that ever so gentle hint of dark chocolate in the background. Doesn't detract in any way. It's so smooth as well. Velvety, they say on the can. They've got that bit right, that's for sure. I don't even know if I have the words to describe this one. It is unbelievable. It's not very often that I am lost for words. And that is so smooth, it's almost an easy drinker, which with a stout, it seems a bit oxymoronic to say, unless you're going to talk about Guinness, which we all know is just a nice, simple, easy drinker. You know, I can knock back a few Guinnesses. I think I probably could with that one actually. And at just 5.6%, I'm not going to say it's sessionable, I haven't lost my mind, but it's so drinkable. I'm going to have nothing left for the thumbnail in a minute. I mean, you can't stop going in, that's how good it is. Getting a little bit of lacing on my glass. You don't expect a lot really with a canned beer anyway, but with a canned stout especially not. But there's a bit of chill haze on the glass, but even without that, good lacing, so the beer's got legs to it. Oh, that is, well, it's it's so good. I think there's not many coffee stouts that I would choose over that. The breakfast series from Quantock, obviously. I think my views on those beers are, well, they're just written in stone now, aren't they? But that is unbelievably good. It's such a relaxing beer. I mean, I'm glad I've got the back of my chair pulled right up, because otherwise I could easily just sink back into it and just really chill out with this one. I suppose it does help that I'm a massive coffee drinker as well, but even if I wasn't, it's such a smooth and balanced beer. I think anyone could enjoy that. Do its use, Tyrion. That is sheer perfection. There's nothing else for it. I'm so glad that I finally managed to get a White True beer, and for that to be my first one. If there are other beers are anything like that, I'll be visiting their catalogue, if you like, quite a few times. That is absolutely delicious. Well, what can you say? It's smooth, it's balanced, it's rich without being overbearing. It's got the coffee espresso flavour without being bitter and tangy. And it's got that chocolate and smoky character, but that doesn't overshadow any of that coffee flavour. It doesn't detract from what it's trying to be. It's a fantastic beer. I mean, do use Tyrion. That is absolutely delicious, and well, I can't say fairer than that really, can I? Well, cheers to you all. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down there. Not quite sure what beers I will go for next. I've only got a couple left in the fridge there, so the next one might be something a little bit left field. But I hope you've enjoyed that one. I certainly have. And until next time, very happy drinking.